Hello there, DemonStarCraft here, continuing the clan war between the VVV and the Requiem esports team. SlaineD moving on from round 3 into round 4, and he will be facing off against Waffles, the orange Terran in the right position, SlaineD being the purple Protoss in the west position. So, Terran in east, Protoss in west, and this is on Metalopolis. So it looks like we will lend ourselves to a slightly longer game, because at least definitely longer than the last game, as they are cross-position and Terrans are not known for fast expanding, so the early cannon pressure will probably not work on a Terran player. Supply depot here going down for Waffles. SlaineD getting his pylon, so all is normal. I love this microphone setup, it just makes me feel so happy. And I do all of this with my Bose headphones that I have received, ironically, from my mother for the moment, because I just wanted to try them out because they're so comfortable. So sometime later I will go out and buy my own pair and be more than happy. So if you want a quick guess as to what they look like, they're exactly like Day 9's headphones. They're the same headphones. He's got the Bose. You get the point. So, Barrack going down here for Waffles, Gateway going down here for SlaineD, continuing to do things that should be done, them scouting out each other. SlaineD here moving up into Waffles' base and seeing that he is, in fact, Terran and is building a barracks. Waffles here not quite getting to SlaineD's base yet, continuing to kind of roam around looking for SlaineD, so SlaineD getting a pylon down over here to watch for any drops, which is one of those large possibilities against Terran. One thing I will say I did take away from Day 9's casting is that honey is an excellent way to keep your throat moist and able to talk for extended periods of time. Just had myself a little spoonful of honey, and who am I kidding? I don't use the spoon. Just drink it straight from the bottle. Be a man. Pro here is going to get taken out by the first Marine that has come out for Waffles. There is a tech lab going down on the barracks. Mule being called in to harvest the minerals extra fast. And what kind of other expansion and or buildings will we see for Waffles? You're seeing a second supply depot go down at the mineral line. And Marauder coming out, staying on top of his... Did get supply blocked here, I see. And so we'll cut into his SCV production. Check out our income tab here and see what's going on. SlaineD here is 4 harvesters ahead, so he is slightly ahead in the mineral count. And a Zealot and Probe is moving out for SlaineD. It looks like they are going to take out this SCV, and down it goes. Probe is going to move up here and do something. He is about all the interesting things that's going on right now. An expansion is going down for Waffles at his natural. So he is doing a fast expansion, shockingly to my surprise. The Pro will go move in and take this other Xel'Naga watchtower. SlaineD does control both, so I will give him map control, and he is also getting his natural expansion down. Not a whole lot going on. Second barracks going down for Waffles. He has not gotten his second gas yet, though, so I'm not sure what's up with that, really. Staying on 1 gas, does have 3 harvesters on it, like he should, but he's going for his expansion already. Not putting a bunker down here to help protect his natural expansion, while SlaineD is getting stalkers and has completed warp gate technology. As soon as that sentry finishes, the warp gate will happen, I'm sure. Robotics facility going down for SlaineD, so we're going to see a 2-gate robo build here. SlaineD has been doing very well thus far this matchup. He has won 3 games, so if he can manage to pull this game... No, not 3 games, 2 games. Oh, whatever. I will count later and talk now. 2 Marauders are going to sit in that bunker to make sure that nobody gets by. Do they have their concussive shells done? Yes, they do. Stimpack is now going down for the Terran player. He's going to harvest that bunker and decided that he needed the minerals now. Thankfully my medicine has finally kicked in, so my sniffling has stopped as my nose has stopped running. Tech lab, we have 3 barracks, 4th going down now, 2 tech labs and 1 reactor. So this looks like it will be a pretty strong bio ball. He does not getting any upgrades other than the tech lab upgrades for these Marines and Marauders. SlaineD here continuing to gets a 3rd warp gate down. Robotics facility has put out a observer, so the observer will inevitably move out and find out what's going on over in the Terran base. Probe here moving down, and it's going to hide in the palm trees to where you cannot find him. And he will walk into Waffles base and get immediately shot by those Marauders and killed. Probably, I don't know if SlaineD even actually saw anything. And he saw that there was an expansion down, that's about it, and he's got 1 barracks. But he does have 4 barracks down, the 4th one, excuse me, is getting the 2nd reactor. So we're going to see a lot of Marines in this Marine Marauder composition. Looks like the Terran player will begin to move out, and so what will SlaineD have to answer this call? They're going to take out that, and SlaineD does see that they are beginning to move out, so he will inevitably start warping in several more units and going to get an Immortal to help combat those Marauders. We do have an unused gas up here at the moment, but SlaineD is staying pretty steady. He has gotten the robotics bay, no extended thermal lance yet, getting down gateway and 2 more pylons. So it looks like the Terran player here will be checking to make sure that there is no new expansion. This Marine will stim, run in, and check to see what kind of force is camped out here, and will get almost immediately killed. So he will see that there is definitely a force there. And so Waffles probably will back up. The observer here is going to follow this Terran ball. A 2nd Terran ball here is building quickly at Waffles base. So SlaineD really needs to try and engage these armies separately, because if that Marines and Marauders meets this Marines and Marauders, that could really be a lot of hardship for SlaineD. Probe here is going to sit and watch. Scan getting thrown down on the observer, and the observer has been taken out, so SlaineD is down 1 observer. Check out our income tab here to see how things are going. They're staying pretty darn even though SlaineD is up almost 10 harvesters, so he has slightly more minerals, but those mules do account for a whole lot. Extended thermal lance and a Colossus is now coming out for SlaineD. The Marines and Marauders are going to pull back for Waffles, and they will start to engage here somewhat. Not bringing the 2nd army up to meet the 1st army, and not sure where those Marines are going. Just to watch the back door, I guess. Whoa, my mouse. It's just weird. Every once in a while my mouse just jumps way up, and I don't even have a wireless one anymore. So these Marines and Marauders are going to move up and try and engage this Protoss army, but they will fall back. Pylon's going to go down here that was at the high mineral location, so SlaineD will see that there is quite the force moving in. He will seemingly abandon, probably cancel this expansion, but we do have an engagement here between the Waffles and SlaineD forces. They do move in and back right back out because the 2 Colossus are out now, and we'll be able to keep these 2 forces split up pretty well. Force field going back keeps them from running back too much. But if these, as you can see here, these Marines and Marauders like to stim, but there is no medevac support, so they are going in, you know, a 3rd health, and these Colossus are going to just cause lots of havoc for that. What the world is happening to my computer? It kind of froze for a second. Not sure what that was, but probably the Guardian Shield going down made the computer go, huh? But that sounded dumb anyway. Probes here are going to move to the high mineral expansion that is now going up since the natural expansion went down, so SlaineD will just trade up. Waffles here is getting his 3rd expansion down at the southeast, and he will continue to put down a lot of barracks. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 barracks with tech labs, 2 with reactors. So if he can manage to get all that up and producing, then SlaineD will be in a lot of trouble here, although SlaineD does have quite the force move in. They will try and snipe out these Colossus. They do get one. Second one has gone down. The third one is going to go down. Yes, it is. But the gateway units are going to be able to push the rest of this back and defeat the rest of this Terran army with that. Probes transferring now over to the high mineral location. Not transferring, sorry, long distance mining. No second gateway. We do have weapons research 1 coming out for both players. So SlaineD will be moving up in here to take out the Waffles 3rd expansion. So they will be able to. Gonna be able to get that. Gonna be able to get that. He's catching on fire. No. Several SCVs moving down here to help engage these zealots, Terrans and Marines. The Marauders and Marines stemming up, but more reinforcements coming for SlaineD, and they do take out the rest of that army. The SCVs are going to repair that command center so that it will float back to the natural expansion and kind of camp out. But another Colossus has moved in. Marines and Marauders stemming up, no medevac support still, and they are trying to pick off the Colossus. The Colossus does micro back, but it does force the Marauders to move closer and get shot each step they take. SlaineD here moving in with his gateway units and one Immortal. They're going to. Waffles has to pull his SCVs off the line in his natural expansion in order to soak up some of the damage from these Stalkers, and Immortal. Will he be able to clean this up? No, it looks like these two Marauders and Marine will not go down, but they will stem up, turn around, and try and take at it again. Marauders doing what they can. It's going to be a pretty close battle here at the bottom. SlaineD getting down a 4th expansion now at the southwest position, as well as the high minerals, and his natural is up and running again. The last Stalker goes down for SlaineD at Waffles' entrance. Waffles will try and take this expansion yet again for his 3rd. So, golly, we got 4, 8, 9 barracks for Waffles. So he is definitely going a bio build. He has got the 2 engineering bays, but he's only gotten 1 upgrade thus far, and hasn't gotten the second one yet because it doesn't have enough minerals. Going to move up here and take out these proxy pylons, but SlaineD will follow behind, and Waffles will try and move up into the high mineral line, but SlaineD is going to push them away with those Stalkers. SlaineD getting down 4 more gateways, and Colossus has come out to clean up that last Marauder. So SlaineD is not messing around. He's got 5 gateways at the moment, with 1 robotics facility gradually putting out the Colossi, and the Stalkers are just coming in mass. Checking to make sure there's nothing to high minerals. No, there is not. Got his 4th expansion up and running now. No gas though. So let's check out our income tab to see how they are doing. Yes, SlaineD is 500 minerals ahead, and wow, almost triple the gas production, because Waffles here still has not gotten his 2nd gas at his natural expansion. Not quite sure what is up with that. These Stalkers and Colossus will move in, and they're going to do quite a bit of damage. He did manage to split up that Terran force, so they're going to try and pull away those Stalkers from the main base, but the Stalkers are going to be able to clean this up, and Waffles' good game. SlaineD wins yet another game. So he will be moving on to the next round, and we will see what will happen now. So Requiem is up 3 games to 1. We will go on to game number 4 to see who wins this clan war. Will GXE be able to, or not GXE, will the VVV be able to come back from a 3-1 deficit